قليلة. Hello. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hello. Go. Okay. I'm at the Matthias. This is my grandmother's garden. Hold on. There's spinach. There's millimeter over there. There's some more spinach. It's huge. And then cabbage is right over there. But yeah. Where's lettuce? Lettuce is somewhere in the middle. Oh my god! Oh my god! this tree. Oh my goodness. You didn't tell me you speak dog language, Goku. As I take the red one. It's chicken poop. Baba Keys. Ew, go the other way. Ew, wena suvui. Yeah, this one is stupid. All up in my mouth, all up in your pounds of it, all up in his trunk. No, we look a. You get me so high, you get me so high, you get me so high, you get me so high,
You have to go back to the vent. You've got no choice. Why are you laughing at me?
Did it fall? No, there it is.
You have to go back to the vent. Why? Go back. Inside.
Okay, hello everybody. Yeah, I thought I was gonna do this when I got back yesterday from because I had like lunch with my friend, so I thought I was gonna sit down and then just speak, and I didn't. Honestly, I wasn't up for it, and right now I'm in a space where I'm listening to my body cues. I'm listening to my body and what it wants, and it's it's been fulfilling because today I was supposed to go to Durban. I couldn't, and my mom was like, "Okay, you still need to do this and this and this." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not going. I'm not going." Like, like I had to do some business stuff there, and I was like, "Nah." I was actually supposed to meet a friend, and my mom said no. Yeah, 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 mm, yeah. But so this weekend I went to the Mackayas. I went to the Mackayas, and we were watching TV, and there was this episode. We were watching Chicago PD because we love watching Chicago PD, my mom and I. And there was this episode where this character, Kate, I think it's Kate, goes through post traumatic PTSD. And I watch her with intent, sort of, because I'm also going through that. And she says things, and she goes to therapy, and I'm just like, huh, that makes a lot of sense with what has been going on with me. Because the therapist was like, have you ever gotten the feeling that you don't deserve the things that are in your life, that you don't feel like you're good enough for them? And then it clicked to me that because of everything that's occurred in my life for the past, I don't know, is it 3 years or 2 years? I think it's 3 years. I think it's actually four, because it started earlier. But in the past 4 years, oh no, it actually started way before that, because I've been going through loss before I went through my traumas. So I think I've been going through PTSD for most of my life. I've just been ignoring it. And it's starting to show in my relationships, and it's starting to show in my life. Sorry. So, uh, like when she said that, I was like, wow, that explains a lot in my life. Because ever since I could remember, ever since my dad passed away when I was really young, I I've always had that feeling of I'm not worthy of this. And it's been loss after loss after loss for a really long time. And that's a lot for a family, and that's a lot for anyone, really. And I just remember thinking that I need to try my hardest to fill the void so I could feel good enough. And it's impacted my spiritual life as well, because for some moments I don't feel like I'm good enough for Jesus to save. I didn't feel like I'm worthy of God's love when that's not true. And I'm only learning that now. I'm only learning that, okay, I'm only learning to accept that now. I've always known that, but I'm only learning that, okay, I'm only learning that I'm accepting that I'm a gift in the world. I'm a gift in the universe. The universe and God and Source loves me, and I'm beginning to accept that slowly but surely. And it's a process, because for someone who's been feeling unworthy for so long and technically self-sabotaging, it's gonna take a while for me to accept the love that I deserve, because all I've known all my life is pain, technically, especially in these past 4 years. All I've known is pain, especially in relationships, and how men treat me. I think that, like, when they act hypersexual towards me, that's them showing me that they love me when it's actually not. Because That's all I know in terms of my relationships with men. And I'm trying to unlearn that. And I think I said this in my other video, that recently that I'm I've been meeting men that, not okay, I've been meeting men, but I have friends, and I have like, um, I don't want to say that, but I have respect to respect yo school, but I have men that respect me, not just my body, because in the past it's always been my body first, my spirit later. And now I'm beginning to be surrounded by men that want to get to know my spirit before my body. They want to get to know my soul before my body. And I've been trying to teach myself to not give myself away. That, yeah, he needs to work for it, da, 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 but he actually does need to work for it, because my body is a temple, and I haven't been treating it as such. And I'm only beginning to treat it as such now, because I'm learning to accept, and I'm learning to forgive myself as well, because I've been forgiving other people, and it's easier to forgive other people, and it's not easy to forgive yourself, because it's either you love yourself more than anyone else, or you're your biggest enemy and you treat yourself horribly. And that has been me, and I'm trying to unlearn that with all my heart. With all my heart. I'm trying, because honestly, you don't deserve that, guys. You don't deserve the criticism that you put yourself through, and you don't deserve the hurtful things that you do to yourself physically and emotionally. You are an entire being, and I'm only learning that now. Like, you, I'm only learning that you are your own person, so you should treat yourself as you treat other people. Ew, it's been a rocky road. It's been a difficult road in terms of my self introspection, and honestly speaking, I feel like it's a process that I was meant to go through, because now I'm learning where my boundaries are, because in high school I didn't have any. In high school, I was just, if I can say it like that, not, I don't know how to say it, but I was just okay, you know. You, I was, yeah, I didn't really have much self-respect as I do now, but now I do. I do, and it's been a heavy journey. It's been a long journey. I think it took a lot out of me, and I've I'm only realizing now that I'm healing from a lot. I'm healing. That's why my Gucci has depression, guys. It's not nice. It's not. It's not. That's why a lot of things are happening to me. That's why, ew, that's why that explains a lot of things that have been happening in my life. But we get through them, and we always find a way, because life is so hard, and you do not need difficult people to make it even harder. That's why you that's why my energy, I'm trying so hard to just protect my energy and to live authentically. I think that's the key to anything in your life. Sorry. In your life, when you are going through whatever you're going through, when you feel lost, just remember to protect your energy and to live authentically. I was so, let me tell you something. I was gonna meet my I'm yo school. I met my friend yesterday after a really long time, and I was so afraid for some reason, because I've changed a lot, and she's also changed a lot since we were in high school. And I just told myself, you know what? You are living authentically, you are living boldly. Not a lot of people can do that. And honestly, you need to tell yourself, you either take me as I am or you don't take me at all. And when I just breathed and I told myself those affirmations, and I was fine. Everything was fine. We loved. We did. Yeah, everything was fine. Mm, I have so many thoughts, and I have so much that I want to say, and I hope I've said it. But my main my main point was that I'm only realizing now that I'm healing from a lot, and that it's impacted me tremendously. And honestly, I know my life has changed for, like, I know it's drastically changed a lot. And I'm still scared. I'm still scared of change. I'm still scared of everything. I'm scared of relationships. I'm scared of adulting. I'm scared of so much, because honestly, living with PTSD or having PTSD is difficult, especially when it's something so common in South Africa. I don't know. It's like I said, yo, I told myself the other day that for something so common, you'd expect a lot of men to listen, you know, but they don't. Like, so many women fight and so many men fight with us, but the target market is not listening. They just carrying on, which doesn't make sense. But I, but anyway, we're not there, and I just, it's 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 honestly the little things that can take you off when you're living with PTSD. And you can get PTSD from anything, honestly. Woo, guys. You guys have supported me so much, and I'm eternally grateful. I'm I'm eternally grateful. Like, I'm so grateful for that, especially with my, I think it was my life documentary part 2 when I went to hospital. That the support I got from that was tremendous, and I really thank you for that. I think you can tell now that um I'm not there yet. I'm gonna get there at some point. There are days that it's hard, where it's immensely difficult, and I will get through it. And honestly speaking, I remember, okay, when I say I remember, I'm trying to associate the situation, like the scenario, with what I'm trying to get across. So I was in deep depression, and my friend offered for me to stay at her place, and I was with my other friend at the time. And I was indecisive about going to her place because I didn't want to be a problem. I don't want to be a problem in someone else's life. And then while I was talking about it to my friend, he was like, um, he was like, don't be like our parents, because there's also generational trauma. So if someone offers you help and you need it, take it. If someone offers to do something for you and you don't feel like you deserve it, you deserve it. I'm also still learning that myself. You deserve the world. You deserve everything good that comes to you. You don't deserve pain. No one does. No one deserves pain. No one deserves suffering. No one deserves to suffer, and I'm only accepting that now, like I said. But yeah, guys, I hope what I said makes sense. Sometimes I ramble. I think you've noticed. Sometimes I ramble for a long time, but I pray that you guys also find healing, and I pray that I'm actually grateful that you watch my stuff, because honestly, I'm also doing this as my own way of healing, because I also like documenting. Sometimes I say my thoughts out loud. I literally collect my thoughts um in a journal as well. Some of the things you do as a creative. Oh, and I started the Artist Way. It's really self-introspective, and I actually recommend it, but you have to be determined to do it, because wow, you have to be determined to read it first and then do it, because wow, I'm almost gonna start the morning pages. I've been reading the prologue for 3 days, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Let me just go shower and then make pancakes. I make these like protein pancakes. They're actually really good. They're like blueberry protein pancakes. Okay, bye guys.